For a lot of us, we are moving on with our lives. And then you get this communication, or you hear something, or someone says something, and the narcissist wants you back. They come back, and you're like, really? Really? Now? And you're met with this dilemma. What do you do? What's going to happen next? How do you go forward? Watch this video, because this is what I'm going to be talking about. Hello my friends and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So I know that this is a difficult topic. I know this is going to be one of them subjects that, yeah, like if you are in this situation, I really do feel for you. I really do feel for you, because this is really playing, with your mind, with your emotions, with your understanding of the whole scenario, of the whole situation. And it isn't easy. It's not easy. It's like, I completely understand, because this isn't going to be another video where it says, hey, do you know what? Maybe you just need to just ignore them. Don't say nothing. Don't respond. But I know it's not as easy as that. That would be, right, the best possible outcome, to just be able to detach and not care and not feel. But this, right, my friends, like, okay, look, if you are facing this situation, I'm going to be discussing this in the video. Let's explore this completely. And hopefully by the end of this video, you are going to be able to make up your mind, okay? Because there's a few things that you need to consider before you make your decision. And like I said, this isn't about, me saying to you, oh yeah, just go no contact, because I know it's not as easy as that. Anyway, let's get into the video. But my friends, I just want to quickly mention that I do go live every single Tuesday on this channel. Do you know what? The lives are such a vibe. We do have, do you know what? We actually do have a great time. Like, it is a vibe. Like, we do talk about things that are very inspirational. They're to help elevate your mindset. Healing doesn't have to be hard. Like, come on over, check it out for yourself. It would be great to see you there. And listen, if you've got questions or there's something on your mind, come on over, because we can explore that and I might be answering your question. Love to see you on the live. Right, okay, so, you get this communication, or, there's been talks or whatever, and, the narcissist wants you back. Okay, they want you back. And for you, this is tough, right? Because, if this was done, like, I don't know, a week, a couple of weeks, couple of months, whatever, a bit of time before that, you would have jumped at the chance and you would have been like, yeah, of course. You would, and do you know what? You wouldn't even be watching this video. But, some time has passed. You've worked through things, you've processed things, you've realized who they are. And like, you're here, like you've kind of started off the kind of the moving forward process. You started processing emotionally, psychologically, what has been going on. And now, this person comes back into your life. But there's a few things that you need to consider, all right? So these are the things that I feel like it would be important for you to think about before you make any sort of decision going forward. So look, the narcissist has come back into your life. First of all, you know that they are a narcissist, all right? You know that they are, that they have problems with interpersonal relationships, the way that they have treated you, the things that they have said, the things that they have done, all right? And whilst I'm not saying that they're unforgivable, like, yes, okay, you can work through them, but, do you want to? Okay, that is my question to you. Do you want to work through them? Because if this person really cared about you and really wanted the best for you and respected you, do you think they would have done that in the first place? No. That is the thing, my friends. No, they wouldn't. So this person, whilst I understand you feel love towards them, you feel sorry for them, and perhaps maybe you're even thinking that maybe you might be able to fix them. Listen, we've all been there. We've all thought that. But honestly, is it your job to try and fix someone? Why has it got to be you that kind of shows this kindness, this love towards this person? You know, what you have to understand is this person cannot recognize unconditional love, which is what you are giving them. All right. When someone cannot understand or recognize unconditional love, they cannot see the goodness and the kindness that you are giving them. So this is why it becomes so much more of an expectation. Whilst you are there kind of like slogging your guts, you know, like really putting so much effort and energy into this person because you're doing it out of love, because this is what conditional love is, and you're not expecting anything back. This person is not seeing it. They cannot understand it. Because if you think about it, right, go back into their childhood, right? Their parents or their caregivers or caregiver would have given them conditional love. So there's always a transactional value to the love that they would show them. So if you do something for me, then I'm not going to do nothing for you, but you have to do something for me, or you've got to do this, and that means you love me. So this is very much transactional, conditional love. So if this person has grown up in this way, all right, and you are showing them unconditional love, they do not recognize it. They are blind to it. They do not recognize what you are doing. So you being kind, you being nice, you putting all your energy and effort into this person is wasted. All right, it is wasted. So this is something that you need to consider. Remember, the way that they have grown up in their childhood is going to be patterned, you know, in their adult relationships. So however they are treating you is how they were treated. This is also not going to change. This is how they have learned to be. Okay, this is conditioned behavior. It is not going to change. And the reason why it's not going to change is because they don't have awareness of it. They have no understanding. And it doesn't matter if you tell them, show them, or explain to them, they're still not going to understand it, because certain people like them, okay, they don't want to receive criticism. They're not about talking about the relationship. This is not about growing. This is not about elevating, growing into some sort of a connected, healthy relationship. That's not how these relationships work. They are very transactional, conditional, and they are all about what you can do for them. And it's all about meeting their needs. They don't see it any other way. They have huge defense mechanisms in place. And that's because of the way that they have grown up and the traumatic childhood that they would have experienced. And for someone to be able to change a behavior, to be able to change what's going on, is you have to have some sort of an awareness. You have to have some sort of understanding that perhaps maybe your behavior isn't okay. And a narcissist is all about defense mechanisms. So you telling them, you showing them, you explaining to them, they're going to push that right back onto you and say that you are the one that has done this. And so they have no interest in changing. And I know this is sad. I know this is sad. And you know what? You probably could help them. You probably could make this work if this person was open to receiving this kind of communication, open to receiving this kind of talk, this information, and a willingness to change. Nothing can happen if there is no motivation to change. And a narcissist doesn't have that because they don't have that awareness. And if they are getting their needs met, why do they need to change? The other reason, or the last reason that I want you to kind of consider here, is that a narcissist will come back if they know that they can get their needs met. And it's not much more than that, okay? So a reason why they are getting back in contact with you is possibly because they feel or they think they've got some sort of chance to be able to get their needs met. This isn't about love. This isn't about missing you. This isn't about recognizing the error of their ways and wanting to put that right and wanting to move forward. This isn't a growth mindset. This is about you meeting my needs. Transaction. And that's really ultimately how these relationships work. So if they're getting back in contact with you and they're saying to you, I want to get back with you, well, why is that? The reason why they want to get back with you is because you can still supply them, give them, meet their needs, whatever way that is, whether that's emotional, whether that's financial, whether that's psychological, whatever means this is, what you provide them is what they want. Okay, so if you are emotionally providing them the attention, the kindness, the compassion, the patience, they're going to want more of that. But please understand that this person is not going to reciprocate. They're not going to give that back to you, because this is about them. Okay, they externalize their needs, which means that they want others to be able to supply them, validate them, but they're not able to do that for the other person. These are the issues with interpersonal relationships with these types of individuals. This is why these types of relationships don't work. This is why they are cyclical in nature. They happen in a cycle, and it just goes round and round, and that the cycle doesn't break because they don't have the awareness for that to happen. So even though this person is coming back into your life and saying, hey, I want to make this work, I want to be with you, well, let's look at that. Why do they want to come back? Because you are going to meet their needs. You are going to give them something that they have not been able to find out there. And whilst I know that is, good hearing that strokes your ego, but it's not a good thing, if you know what I mean. Like, do you really want to be meeting somebody else's needs that are like that? Because what they are doing is they're actually using you. They're wanting something from you, but they can't give it back. So once you understand that whole kind of formula of what is happening, is that fair on you? Should you really be in this type of a dynamic? Should you really be going through this? Or should you be thinking about yourself and thinking, okay, so how do I meet my own needs? How do I make my own life happy and fulfilling for me, instead of doing this for someone else? When was the last time you checked in with yourself and thought, what are my needs? What is it that I want and I'm not getting? So perhaps maybe think about, if this narcissist is coming back into your life, or this toxic person is coming back into your life, why is it that they're coming back? What is it that they actually want from you? Because it is what they want from you, not what they are going to give to you. I mean, what are they going to bring into your life? Cyclical behavior, same thing's going to happen over and over again. I know this isn't easy. I know this is challenging to hear. This video that I made earlier on last week, this will help you to kind of understand that and kind of look at that and think, okay, do you know what? Maybe I need to think about these points. Please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. If you're interested, please see the description box below. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club. And if you're interested in joining and elevating your mindset and moving forward on your journey, please see the description box below. I've also got a Discord server, which is a community of like-minded individuals. If you're interested in joining a community for free, please see the description box below. Guys, I really hope this video has helped, and I hope that some of the points that I've discussed in the video today will help you make a decision that is right for you.